welcome to PA Harness Week, racing's fastest paced half hour, bringing you the sport of harness racing in the great state of Pennsylvania. I'm Heather Vitale along with Jess Otten, and Jess, it is finally here. Triple S Sun Stake Saturday. Now, we didn't have it last year because of COVID, so oh my gosh, thank you. Today is the day.
I'm so excited, and I'm so excited that we're going to be there for all the racing action as well. It's an amazing 14 race card with over $2 million in purses. It's going to be a great day of racing. You don't want to miss it.
So the first race post time is 12:30, and yes, just mentioned that there's a huge amount of purses on tap for grabs. So let me tell you about the major ones. First of all, we've got the $300,000 Earl Beal Memorial for 3-year-old trotters. We've got the $300,000 Max Hemp Memorial for 3-year-old pacers. We have the $250,000 James Lynch Memorial for our 3-year-old filly pacers. And then we also have a new race that this is the premiere this year, the Delmonica, for $250,000 for 3-year-old trotting fillies.
And there's a huge undercard as well. There's 2 invitational races, the Always Be Mickey for older pacers and the Sebastian K for older trotters, plus plenty of wagering opportunities. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great day.
Yeah. You can see we have Perma Smile already talking about it. All right, we're going to tell you about that again later in the show. But first, we've got headlines to get to. On today's show, we have Pennsylvania Sire Stakes galore from the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono. Plus, you'll meet driver Luke Hanners, one of our rising stars in the sport. And we'll take a couple road trips, one to Ohio, where a world record was rewritten. You have to see that shocking finish. And we'll also visit Indiana for an exciting Dan Patch. And you have to see that race. Plus, of course, some super pace-delicious action from Harrah's Philadelphia is coming your way on racing's fastest paced half hour, PA Harness Week. For our race of the week from the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono, we're going to check out some action for PA Sire Stakes, and it's 2-year-old colt pacers. This is from Sunday's card, and it's the first of 2 divisions. They're going for $80,000. Close to it, a big purse here. So first, I want to tell you it's a short but very talented field. The 4 is I Did It My Way as the 2-5 favorite, and there's no surprise there. He is undefeated in 4 lifetime starts. He's coming off a brilliant win in 150-3 in Lexington last time out. Take it away, announcer Jim Baviglia.
I Did It My Way opens his lead up to a 1.5 lengths now, wearing my 6-shooter, still his closest foe. 2.5 back to Birthday, who tightens up a bit in 3rd. Next up, Treacherous Tom, and still Lose Beach at the back, and still everyone reluctant to step to the outside. I Did It My Way has stretched his lead now to 2 over wearing my 6-shooter. Birthday now steps to the outside with Treacherous Tom following him. I Did It My Way, 3/4, 124 and 128 and 1/3 panel. The earplugs went right as he hit that 3/4 pole. I Did It My Way leads by 2.5. Outside Birthday trying to reel him in. Inside wearing my 6-shooter has dropped back. Treacherous Tom went back in 4th. Top of the stretch, I Did It My Way by a 1.5 lengths. Wearing my 6-shooter comes out of the pocket. Inside Treacherous Tom, outside Birthday. I Did It My Way, feeling it late. Inside comes Treacherous Tom, wearing my 6-shooters there as well. And
whoa, that was a close one. Wearing my 6-shooter left from an inside post and had the lead shortly going into that first turn. It wasn't long before the favorite I Did It My Way worked his way to the front. He was in control from there. McCarthy tried to get a bit of separation around the last turn, but 3 of them hit the line together. I Did It My Way came out ahead by a nose to win in 152 and 1. Wearing my 6-shooter popped the pocket to finish 2nd, and Treacherous Tom paced up the inside to finish 3rd. Todd McCarthy was in the bike for trainer Tony Alania, and with that win, he remains a perfect 5 for 5 on his freshman campaign.
All right, we're going to move on to more Pennsylvania Sire Stakes for those young 2-year-old pacers. Again, the purse is almost $80,000. This is our 2nd of 2 divisions from this Sunday card. And in here, I want you to check out number 4, market-based, 2-5, Bettor's Choice, coming off a speedy win here at Pocono. And also getting some respect is number 1, JM Final Treasure. He's been 1st or 2nd in his 5 career starts.
Market based on top, JM's Final Treasure, a 1.25 lengths back, having a hard time advancing on the leader. 2 more to Bay City. Forever Boy is 4th. Top of the stretch, Market Base looking to salt this away. The lead is 2. JM's Final Treasure takes the inside route further back to Forever Boy in Bay City. It's still Market Base by 2 and Market Base.
4 of the 5 had interest in leaving in here. JM's Final Treasure had the early lead going into the first turn. Bay City took that pocket spot. It wasn't long before Market Base and Dexter Dunn took command, and they were uncontested throughout the mile as they set the fractions on the front end. And under a hand drive, Market Base took his division of Pennsylvania Sire Stakes, lowering his lifetime mark to 151-4, and is trained by Nancy Tactor. Finishing second was JM's Final Treasure, and Forever Boy was up for third.
All right, and we've still got more Pennsylvania Sire Stakes to show you. Now this time we have the 3-year-old filly pacers on tap. This is from the Saturday, August 14th card. We've got 2 divisions here. We're going to show you the first. So we're going to check out the 1-9 favorite, number 4, Grace Hill. She's the richest in the field. Just won the Shady Daisy at the Meadowlands. Also getting some play at the windows is number 5, Milieu Hanover, who gets the services of our United States Driver of the Year for the past 2 seasons. That's, of course, Dexter Dunn.
Grace Hill by a length, 3/4, 122-2, 27-4 on the back. It's Grace Hill right in behind Chase Lounge. Outside, Milieu Hanover dropping back just a tad there in third. Further back, the Beach is calling, gets closer fourth. Top of the stretch, Grace Hill the lead, but now in the pocket, Chase Lounge will take her shot. Moves up there for Brennan quickly. It's Chase Lounge coming up on Grace Hill, but Grace Hill now responding. Andrew McCarthy and Grace Hill up to the challenge of Chase Lounge.
There were a trio of leavers in here, but it was Grace Hill who wanted to be in charge, so McCarthy put her on the front through a 26-1 first quarter. From there, it was a steady pace set. Milieu Hanover moved first up the backside, but faded around the last turn. Chase Lounge had room in the passing lane, but Grace Hill was urged on to score in 149-3. Trained by Nifty Norman, Andrew McCarthy was aboard for this win, making it 2 in a row. Chase Lounge was second, and finishing third was The Beach is Calling. Going back to Grace Hill, she's actually racing today at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono in that Lynch Memorial. She picks up a new driver in this division. It's going to be Todd McCarthy, so make sure you keep an eye out for her.
Oh, we definitely will. Okay, so we're going to keep it on to that second division for our 3-year-old pacing fillies in PA Sire Stakes action. Again, the purse is almost $80,000. This is from Saturday, August 4th card. And in here, number 5, it's Fire Start Hanover, getting a lot of respect at 1-9. Now, this talented lass was voted the country's freshman filly pacer of the year in 2020. Second choice here is number 2, Michaela, at 5-1 odds. The rest of the field is double digits.
Michaela leading it by a length and a half now, 2 over So Irresistible. From third off the pylons, Paulus Bed Hanover, Fire Start Hanover trying to get in gear fourth, still 7 away. Top of the stretch, Michaela leads it now. Brennan asking for more, and she's separating out by 4. Far outside, Fire Start Hanover closing, but won't get anywhere near to Michaela.
The front end was holding up well that Saturday afternoon at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono, and it was an even start for the fillies in there, but Michaela was adamant to get to the front, and she got it with a 26-3 first quarter. The field stacked up behind her, and from there she was strong on the front end to take her division of the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes for those 3-year-old pacing fillies in 150-1. The daughter of Always Be Mickey was driven by George Brennan and is trained by Nick Drennan. Fire Start Hanover was second, and finishing third was So Irresistible.
Oh, whew. I need a breather, okay? So we are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we will introduce you to driver Luke Hanners, and we have racing action from Harris, Philadelphia. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Carbine has the lead by a length, better than the Beach's second.
Get back to the feeling of Mohegan Sun Pocono.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. Now on the show, Jess and I like to put an intense beam of light on a person, okay? I mean, not literally, right? Just figuratively. What I'm trying to say is we like to put them in the spotlight. This is an exciting time in harness racing. There is so much new talent making an impression in our sport. That includes 20-year-old Luke Hanners. Just got a chance to talk with this young catch driver who's becoming more and more popular because of his talent in the race bike with trainers and with fans.
You come from a well-known harness racing family back in Ohio. Tell us a little bit about your family and your upbringing in the business.
Yeah, my whole family was in it. My father was in it. He got us into it. My brother still drives in Ohio. My mom's in it. I've been in it my whole life, and it's all I've ever wanted to do.
One of my favorite things growing up was going to the fairs, traveling around the state, racing horses. What is one of your most fondest memories growing up?
Probably getting to drive at the fairs with my brother and grow up driving with him. It was pretty fun. We enjoyed it together.
You started your driving career in Ohio. What prompted that move to the East Coast?
There's more tracks out here, and it seemed like more of an opportunity out here, and a new face, new opportunity. Everyone's seen me grow up there, so I just took a shot out here.
Not only is the racing competitive on the East Coast, but so is the drivers' colony. It has to be pretty cool to learn from and drive against, some of the top drivers in North America.
Yeah, it is for sure. It's helps you personally be a better driver.
You've had some pretty awesome opportunities up and down the entire East Coast, but it's a lot of traveling, but it's also awesome to have those opportunities come along.
Yeah, the traveling's a lot, but I wouldn't change it for anything.
What is one piece of advice that you've gotten that's helped you throughout your career so far?
My father always told us Rome wasn't built in a day, so I just keep striving for greatness, and hopefully I make it one day.
There's always room to learn something, being young in the business. Who is somebody you look up to and why?
Tim Tetrick. He's always in the right spot. He's always makes the most out of each horse. It's always looked up to him.
This business is very demanding. There's not a lot of free time, but when you do have free time, what is something you enjoy doing?
Playing basketball. I like to go to the gym and play basketball with my brother and stuff.
We wish you the best of luck, continued success on the East Coast.
Thanks, Jess.
Thank you so much, Luke. Every time I turn around, I feel like I see Luke at a different racetrack, like in a different state. He's a real go-getter.
He really is, and it's so nice to see a fellow Midwestern pal excel so nicely on the East Coast.
It is our race of the week from Harris, Philadelphia, and we're going to show you the feature event from Sunday, August 15th card with some top pacers vying for a purse of $16,200. And we want you to check out number 6 in here. It's Southwind Aussie. He's the race favorite, and he was up against some incredibly tough stakes company last time out. He should handle this group a little bit better. And then there's number 5, Major Bets. Been racing great on the Yonkers half mile recently, and he looks to be competitive on our Fillies 5/8 mile as well. Take it away, announcer Mike Bozich.
They come to the top of the stretch. Inside, Major Bets. Southwind Aussie's right at his throat ledge. Twin Beat Tough Enough awaits clearance third. Inside, Trulu is fourth. They straighten away for the stretch drive. Major Bets on the inside. Southwind Aussie on the outside. Clearance now for Twin Beat Tough Enough, if good enough. 3 across the track. Southwind Aussie. Major Bets. Twin Beat Tough Enough. Major Bets. Southwind Aussie. Southwind Aussie.
There was lots of speed from the middle of the gate in this featured event on Sunday afternoon. Twin Beat Tough Enough captured the early lead with a quick 26-second opening quarter. Major Bets worked his way to the front with 1 lap to go. Joe Star of Mia started the outer flow up the backside, and that pushed Southwind Aussie 3 wide, and he continued to grind away at the leader, getting up right at the wire to win in 1:49.3. Trained by Bill McKenzie, Major Bets held second, and finishing third was Twin Beat Tough Enough, and Southwind Aussie will also be racing today at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono. Race 14 on the card. It's the Always Be Mickey Invitational.
Okay, so excited. Okay, I'm really getting excited about Sun Stakes Saturday now, but we got more racing to get to, so we're going to pace into another group of side wheelers. These guys are 5 years old and under. It's from Sunday, the August 15th card for a purse of $14,400. And here, number 4's Carbine, 3 to 5 choice, looking for 3 wins in a row. And then there's the one, our favorite PA Harness Week tongue twister of the season. Better than the beach, okay? Making a splash for the Chuck Christmas stable.
3/4, 121 and 2 for Carbine. Better than the beach will have every opportunity. Starting the fade, Literal at Hanover. On the outside, Bip Bop and Alley is 3 wide. Boilermaker now fans 4 wide. They straighten away. Carbine on the inside by a length. Better than the beach is out for the drive. Bip Bop and Alley is leveled a bit. So too is Boilermaker. And Carbine is looking to stay on. They come down to the finish. It's Carbine 3 straight.
It was Better Than the Beach who used his gate speed and was put on the front end early in the mile, but that lead was short-lived when Carbine worked his way to the front, and he set the scene from there. Literal Lad Hanover came first over against Carbine up the backside, but Carbine was just too good on the front end, making it 3 straight wins in a row, lowering his lifetime mark to 149.3. Driven by George Napolitano Jr., he is trained by Tony Alagna. Better Than the Beach was second, and Bip Bop and Alley finished third.
All right, another name that we love this season. Okay, now we're going to add some of those 4-legged ladies into the mix. Again, this is from Sunday's card in Philly, and it's our feature race for the girls, going for $16,200. Number 2 is Keep Rockin', the bettor's choice. You may remember she was the winner of the rich Betsy Ross Invitational here at Harrah's back in May. And then number 1 is Betsy, has picked up 3 wins and a second in her 4 most recent starts.
They come to the top of the stretch. It's Keep Rockin'. Inside, Snobby Town is driven in the pocket. Outside, Soho Burning Love. They straighten the way for the stretch drive. Keep Rockin' by a length and a half. Snobby Town up the inside. Back to third, Soho Burning Love. It's Keep Rockin'. Snobby Town desperately lunging up the inside. Down to the finish. Keep Rockin' stays on to win.
Several had interest leaving in here, but it was Snobby Town who was handled aggressively off the gate from post 8. Keep Rockin' was backed off the gate a bit and let things settle on the front end before moving her way to the front, clearing just before the half. Soho Burnin' Love came first over from the backfield, but couldn't get to Keep Rockin'. She was pacing strongly through the wire with Pat Barry in the sulky, stopping the clock in a new lifetime best of 149.4. She is trained by Nifty Norman. Snobby Town had pace up the passing lane to finish second, and Betsy finished third.
All righty, it's time for another quick break, but on the other side, strap in and hold on, because we've got some kind of world record coming up. And we have a capital A amazing Dan Patch from Hoosier Park. We'll be back in a hot minute.
At Backstreet, Shadow looms as a threat to This Is the Plan as they move on the turn.
The world is full of compromises, but not here. Not on this day. Not in this race. Not in this sport. Every bet is a hope. Return on investment comes in seconds. This is harness racing. We welcome you to the Harness Racing Fan Zone. See it all for yourself. Feel it in all the passion. Share that experience with others. The Harness Racing Fan Zone puts you in the driver's seat.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. I'm Heather. This is Jess. You know how we roll? We never miss the opportunity to make you say, OMG. Okay, guys, we're going to head out to Ohio to Northfield Park from last Saturday for the $300,000 Carl Milstein Memorial. This is starring our 3-year-old Pacers in the sport. Now, I don't want to give too much away, but just get ready for an eye-popping, jaw-dropping performance on this Buckeye State half-mile oval. Take it away, Ayers Ratliff.
Charlie May opens up by 5-6 lengths, trying to move into second is my sweet boy Max. Down to the inside is Water Sports Teen. They're at the top of the stretch in the Carl Milstein Memorial, and it's Charlie May who's just blowing them out here. An extremely impressive effort tonight. Charlie May and Brett Miller against the clock here.
OMG, what a race that was. Better Sun used his inside position to protect his position going into the first turn. Bayfield Beach yielded for that pocket, and then it was a quarter pole move by Water Sports Team. The outer flow developed near the half. That gave Charlie May a third over trip, and he made a huge 3-wide move up the backside and just hit another gear. This homebred for owner Don Tiger is trained by Steve Carver and driven by Super Brett Miller, and they stopped the clock in 1:48.4. And OMG, not only was that a track record, but it was one of 3 world records on that Saturday night at the home of the Flying Turns, Northfield Park.
All right, how are we going to top that? We're going to try, okay? We're staying in the Midwest, but we're going to go from Ohio to Indiana. We're going to go to Hoosier Park now for their signature race. It is the Dan Patch. It has a purse of $325,000, starring our older Pacers in the sport. Now, this group has a combined earnings of more than $9 million. In fact, this field of 10, all right, we've got 2 world record holders and 4 more millionaires. We're going to send it up to Michael Chamberlain for the call.
As they come to the top of the stretch in the Dan Patch, 1:21.2 for 3/4 of a mile. In the stretch, This Is the Plan has the lead. Moving up here on the outside is Little Rocket Man. Backstreet Shadow is there. Catch the Fire trying to split horses. Less than 1/8 of a mile to come. This Is the Plan. Catch the Fire splitting horses. Little Rocket Man here on the outside. And closing in is Brassy Hanover. It's Catch the Fire in time!
Man, he sure doesn't know his size. He may be a small horse, but he has a huge heart. What a performance put up by Catch the Fire in this edition of the Dan Patch Stakes. Working on a mystery and Cattle Wash left the gate together. Catch the Fire got away fourth with that quick opening first quarter. Then he moved his way to the front heading to the half. Zeron let This Is the Plan clear, and they were heading into that far turn. They were 5 wide at the wire. Catch the Fire split horses late in the stretch, getting up for the win, making it 3 in a row. This time in 1:48.1. He is conditioned by Todd Luther, and with that win, he is harness racing's newest millionaire.
Okay, it is trivia time, aka that part of the show when Jess makes your brain do a little bit of work. All right, so what do you got for this week, Jess?
I am really going to make you guys think this week. Last week we saw Goo Goo Gaga set up a world record performance in the Beal, but that record was broken just a few short years later. So my question for you guys this week is, who owns the fastest Earl Beal Jr. Memorial at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono? And if you can tell me the time, I'll give you a few extra points.
Nice. All right. A double one there. Yeah, let's see if you guys can do it. But you've got like some time to think about it, because guess what? We're taking a little bit of break, all right? When we come back, Jess will have the answer for you. Plus that, we have a blast from the past starring a mare that is pure awesomeness. We'll be right back with more PA Harness Week.
Top of the stretch, Pure Country still by a length. Blue Moon Stride now pops out of the pocket.
Get back to the feeling of Mohegan Sun Pocono.
Welcome back, everyone, to PA Harness Week. Before the break, Jess had a question, and now I bet she has that answer, right?
I do. My question for you guys this week was, who owns the fastest Earl Beal Jr. Memorial time at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono? Well, it was in 2014. It was Father Patrick, and the time of that mile was 1:50.2.
Yes, it is our blast from the past. It's that time when we turn back the hands of time. We're going back to 2016, just 5 years ago, right? But we're showing you this one because it is the James Lynch Memorial from that year, and we want you psyched up for Sun Stakes Saturday, taking place today at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono. Now, in this race, it's a stellar field of 3-year-old pacing fillies, but it does star Pure Country, all right? Now, she was absolutely amazing, and during her racing career, definitely a household name.
Pure Country by about 1.25 lengths. Brett Miller not asking. 3/4, 1:22.1, 27.4 third panel. It's Pure Country. Blue Moon Stride is hanging right with her. Inside, Linwood Beach Girl a threat third. Then I Said Diamonds. Top of the stretch, Pure Country still by a length. Blue Moon Stride now pops out of the pocket to the outside. It's Pure Country. Blue Moon Stride all out. Won't get there. Pure Country and Brett Miller.
Pure Country was strong on the front end, stopping the clock in 1:49.2. Trained by Hall of Famer Jimmy Takter and driven to victory by that super Brett Miller. And just a fun fact for all you viewers out there, this was the fastest time in that Lynch Memorial. So Pure Country was the most recent, and she holds that record with American Jewel and A Fancy Desire.
I'm telling you, Pure Country was absolutely extraordinary. She's actually the first female pacer in harness racing history to win divisional honors for the entire United States as a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 4-year-old, and then she ended up retiring at the end of 2018. If there is any anything we don't want you to miss. It is today's Sun Stakes Saturday at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono. An amazing card. All right, I mentioned it earlier, but let me just go over these races again. The $300,000 Earl Beale Memorial for 3-year-old trotting colts. The $300,000 Max Hemp Memorial for 3-year-old pacing colts. We've got the $250,000 James Lynch Memorial for 3-year-old pacing fillies, and the $250,000 Delmonica for 3-year-old trotting fillies. And as they say in the commercials, and that's not all.
It isn't all. I'm so excited we're going to be there for those races today. It's a huge 14-race card. Plus, on top of those 4 main stakes events, they have consolations for each one of them. Plus, the Always Be Mickey Invitational for older pacers and the Sebastian K Invitational for older trotters. Plus, many, many wagering opportunities. It's going to be a huge and great day of racing. I can't wait.
Yes, and again, first race post time is 12:30. That brings me to tell you guys about actually what the live racing schedule is for the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono this week, as well as Harris, Philadelphia. So let's start with Pocono. All right. Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, post times 12:30. Our Sunday post time is 5 p.m. Then at Harris, Philadelphia, we have live racing on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Post time's 12:25. Our Sunday post time is 12:40.
And just in case you can't make it to the racetrack, we want to make sure you know where to place your wagers online. For Harris, Philadelphia, the website is pabets.tvg.com. For the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono, the website is ibetmohegan.com. And don't forget, we offer free program pages. Those can be found at phha.org, right at the top of the homepage. You can't miss it.
All right, guys, you know we have been pushing these babies. PA Harness Week sunglasses. There's contests on social media. Thank you for being a part of it. And you know what? This is our last contest on Monday on social media for a pair of these babies. So you're probably wondering, all right, so where do I enter, right?
Well, you have to enter on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Our Facebook is at Harness Week. Our Twitter handle is at PA Harness Week. So make sure you get in on the action on those. And of course, you can find us on YouTube all year long at PA Harness Week as well.
Okay, before we say goodbye, I just have one more thing to tell you guys. At Harris, Philadelphia, the 15-year anniversary is coming up. That went by quick, right? September 10th, there's going to be great entertainment. There's going to be live music, food, drinks. It's going to be a celebration of 15 years of great racing here at Harris, Philadelphia. We'll tell you more on next week's show, but mark your calendars now. All righty, great show. For myself, Heather Vitale, and Jess Otten. We will see you next week.